human rights and democracy, the benchmarks of Western civilization. To this day, we have no other options. We continue to nourish ourselves from this source. Everything else is postmodern chat. So,
what is the source of that?
Yeah, so this was sort of, this was seized on by Christian and right-wing authors in America as evidence that the greatest liberal philosopher of democracy from Europe had finally admitted that democracy can't exist without Christianity. And that really surprised me because it seems like, I mean, what I take to be one of the fundamental points of your life's work is that we renew democracy through communicative reason and dialogue, and not through belief in the Christian God. So I'm wondering what you meant by this. Interesting part of my program. So what did you mean?
No, I mean, I like the question. It's very much to the point. The quotation is from an interview I had with Professor Mendieta, sitting here in the first row, and it was related to the specific development in modern Europe, where we saw the development of human rights within the contractarian tradition, particularly Locke was not so secular in his reasoning, but if you look from Hobbes to Rousseau to Kant, you can say it was a secular interpretation of modern natural law, and in Rousseau and Kant also of democracy. I mean, Locke, of course, also. Now, in the context of that interview, we talked basically about the relevance of religion. I was pointing to the fact, which I think is as uncontroversial, that moral universalism, at least in our Occidental tradition, has its roots in monotheism, Jewish or Christian monotheism. I mean, the last chapter is still catching our mind, whether we are secular or not, and this God is supposed to treat us everybody equal. I was only saying that this very powerful potential of a moral universalism had its source in religion, and these two religious traditions, for us, what in this context was not a topic, and which, if we discuss about Chuck Taylor, for instance, would be a topic, is the fact that in view of the challenge of confessional conflict and the demand for secularizing state authority, it was necessary to secularize God's eyes view and the universalistic moral impact of this monotheistic tradition, and to internalize it in such a way that we find a moral point of view from which we can even get outside any religion in order to justify morals for competing confessions or religions. Now, one more point. At that time, it was only a biconfessional strife. And so there are also immediately religiously motivated free runners for the human rights within and contracting within. Then we should go into the details of the history of ideas. But yeah.
So what do you mean by everything else is postmodern chatter? Does that mean that to the extent that you're not interpreting Christianity, everything you have written is postmodern chatter? What did you mean by postmodern chatter? The last sentence is everything else is postmodern chatter.
Oh, it was interview and it was not an essay on either Foucault or Derrida, rather friendly relations. The postmodern check is more a reference to, it's also, if we level it up to the philosophical argument, it is, of course, an implicit criticism of the postmodern critique of universalism. No, the postmodern critique of universalism takes, from my point of view, a wrong step. Namely, they conceptualize universalism according to the model of old empires who established universalistic norms from the point of view of the center that spreads to the periphery, and beyond the periphery there is nothing anyway. Yeah? That is a kind of universalism which is still centered. Now, the modern notion of universalism, which requires equal respect and treatment for everyone, is a peace-centered type of universalism and must be, and I can show you that in the text, must be behind the criticism that postmoderns are rightly and relentlessly putting forward. If they only look into their own tendencies, they will and must, conceptually must, discover that they premise what I would call moral universalism. I don't mind